Hello.
For the last time.
I know, what is it? It's Monday, 3rd of August. This is our last vlog, our 100th vlog. Well, we say last. This is the last of
In this set.
in this set. We're not definitely bringing it back, but never say never.
No. And we're going to do the odd ad hoc one and stuff later. If when the mood takes us and there's something relevant to talk about. I think I've enjoyed doing these. But in terms of the 100 days of lockdown or 100 days of
Well, even though it looks like we're entering a new world of lockdown, Wave 2 and all the rest. Who knows, if Wave 2 officially comes by with an extra lockdown, then perhaps we'll start back up. But we've got new ideas we want to explore, and although it doesn't take up a massive chunk of time, it takes up quite a lot of time in doing it day to day, and we've got other things to do. But I guess what we're saying is if we ever do a piece to camera like this, other than a live, it's going to be under the vlog banner.
So when we started doing this, I say project, this daily vlog, it really wasn't meant to be what it ended up turning out to be, was it? It was meant to be. We did one as a let's just work out what the situation is, where we're sitting, what's the situation, and where we're sitting, you know, what the changes are, and it was just a piece to camera. And then we did the next day, and then suddenly realised actually doing something consistently during the craziness was actually really good for our own peace of mind, sanity, setting up the day.
Well, setting up the day was the big one for me, wasn't it? Because we used to, well, actually the first week or so, we would just record them whenever, and it was becoming too much of a, taking up too much headspace. So we're like, well, no, what we need to do is record it at 8 o'clock every day. I get the next hour and a half, didn't I? And then it set the day up, and that was it. We were ready for the day by 9:30 type thing.
Yeah.
Or 7, whatever.
And it kind of evolved. There's a child coming up. Which child is going to be?
Do you know what? Do you know how many times?
It wouldn't be the last vlog until there was a child.
For 100 days, we've gone, just give us 10 minutes. We're just filming. And I reckon 75%?
Probably more.
No, it's not. Quite a lot have gone, no, guys, we're just filming. So, apart from they have learnt the phrase "we're just filming" quite well.
Yeah.
It takes 30 days to learn a new habit, doesn't it? So they've had 100 days of "we're just filming."
Guys, please leave us. Thank you. Hiya.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Right, because you shouted at them the other day.
Mike Jones.
Yeah. Right. Anyway, let's get to the point because this is 2 minutes of rambling.
So what did we learn from 100 days of vlogging?
So what did I learn? Should we cover one of the other reasons we did it? So one of the other reasons we did it first is online presence, what we talk about at Yellow Tuxedo, optimized content. So, pardon me. So we've done 100 days of optimized content. Optimized means it's keyword searchable, basically. So we've done 100 days of optimized content that is now out there to be found. It sounds like putting something out for the aliens. I was going to say Mr. Aliens. We've put 100 days, 100 bits of optimized content out to be found across multiple platforms. And that's what we talk about lots with Yellow Tuxedo, one of the many things we talk about on our 5 themes. So that's one of the other reasons we did it. We now have an extra 100 bits of content out there. Cool. But what have we learned? Do you want to go first?
Well, some of the pros and the cons. So the pros are we have 100 bits of content out there, but not just 100 bits of content, because we have 100 pieces of content on Instagram, on YouTube.
Well, that's what I just said.
Yeah, on Pinterest. Oh, there's
I said across multiple platforms.
Yeah, but that's over. So it's more like 300 pieces of content, really, when you think about it that way. There's lots of different...
Oh, nice one. Well done. No, I was right. You can have that.
What we found is that doing something consistency is good for having your presence. However, doing something continuously like we've done over 100 days is hard, because we do find that in terms of quality of content, it's not, you have good days, we have bad days. It was never meant to be about the quality of the content when we first started, but obviously swiftly seeing who watches, how long people are watching, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, when we first started, the first 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 were just us rambling about our day, kids, pants, toilet, potty training. When we actually started switching them and making them a little bit more business focused with a bit of life and making them more SEO searchable, our view count went up and it's only dropped in the kind of what I call the peaks and troughs of the universe. Is like we do, it got a bit hot, so viewing went down and people were at home a bit more getting excited, so viewing went up a bit more. Fridays viewing went up because people would watch on a Saturday morning. So we saw those trends over 100 days, didn't we?
We did. For us though, and we've never scripted one of these. We've always done a 5 minutes before we switch the camera, going, "What should we talk about today, darling?" And we blah, 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 have a little chat, blah, 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 and then have just started the camera. So with that in mind, it's always been off the cuff, which is good because we have that ability to talk lots.
Yeah, we understand not everyone can do that. Yeah.
But in terms of, again, the quality of the content, sometimes they've not been the best. But also keeping that audience retention for that period of time, because we want to keep that community and people watching. But actually, do people get bored? Probably.
All right, we'll go downstairs, watch TV. We'll be down in a minute. Actually, it's wound me up this morning. Vlog 100, and I should be smiling, and the kids have annoyed me because they've come upstairs. I just think our kids are quite clever. Well, we think so. We're biased parents. 100 days of just give us 10 minutes. They would be able to give us 10 minutes. However, the day they don't come up, and or if I'd be upset. So I am like one of them. I apologise.
I think it's been a great example of quality over quantity. And if you are ever approaching your content strategy with a quantity basis, then really, really think about it. Because yes, getting lots out to the world is amazing, but the message that you are sending and the content and that quality is so much more important than bashing it out every single day with not a lot to say.
Put it this way, we've tested it for you. That's what it boils down to, isn't it? If you're ever wondering, we've done the test. So.
But we've loved it, absolutely loved it. Again, it's been our little bit of sanity throughout the last few months because, for everyone, work dried up, it stopped, it kind of took a little bit of a U-turn, it did whatever it did. And actually, us sitting in the office, having a few minutes just to reflect, we said this at the beginning of this video, just to think about what our angle is, what we want to talk about. It's helped with the rest of our content for our social media. It's helped us, that framework over the week. It's helped us think of things to talk about with our current clients, our new clients, all of that kind of stuff. So it's been really good in that respect. And it's been quite funny, actually. I've quite enjoyed some of the...
No, I've quite enjoyed it. I personally... This is when I would go running in the day, this kind of slot between 7 and half 8. And that's where I would shout. So I'm quite looking forward to introducing that because I'm coming out of retirement. I'm quite looking.
Fell over on his first.
I haven't talked about it. So Friday, coming out of retirement, excited. Signed up for the race, all of that, very excited. Saturday, right, going out for my first run, just a 5k, nothing serious. And I fell over 1,500 metres in, so that's about a mile into 3 miles in old talk. And I really hurt myself.
Fell over a tree stump.
I did. I fell over a tree stump about the size of that finger, sticking out the ground, so more like a twig stump. And I hit the ground like a sack of someone who's been eating too many biscuits over lockdown, like lump, a sack of spuds. And I hurt my leg. I've got a big cut on my hip, and my hip took most of the impact. I've got a cut here, I've got a cut on the shoulder, and I've got a bit of a grey. And I'm like, honestly, it couldn't have been, well, it could have been worse, but it couldn't have been much more worse for such a tiny kind of mistake. But I kept running. That's the key part here. But I did go, I'm not going out yesterday.
Other things we learned during 100 days of vlogging. Alan is not The Rock.
No, I am The Rock.
He is not Zac Efron.
I am Zac Efron.
No,
I'm not. I'm a homage of the best.
He's definitely not Ross Edgley.
I'm a symbiotic relationship of all three of them. Can you be three in a symbiotic?
Who else have you fanboyed across the last few months?
No, they're the main three. Other things we've learned is I don't have enough yellow clothing.
No.
Rinse and repeat. Talk about rinse and repeat. Wash and repeat. It's like what one? I've had to look back at the past couple of. Some have been pretty close. I don't think I've repeated, but I've definitely missed one. So
if you are a fashion label and you have a yellow suite of things in your collection, feel free to send them to us. We would happily model them. We're not doing 100 days in a row of your clothing, but feel free to send us some yellow t-shirts.
If you specialise in yellow clothing, feel free to send it to us.
Why not?
Why not? With our huge yellow tuxedo reach. So.
There's a huge reach.
There is a huge reach. It's all perspective, isn't it? What else have we learned? I don't know.
Don't drink 3 cups of coffee before you film.
Don't drink 3 cups of coffee before you film. I've learned that you can speed up the editing based on a few simple tweaks you do during filming.
That's a big one, actually.
Yeah. So I used to film in quite a high resolution because I could. and basically we don't need to. And if I lower the resolution, then actually it speeds the entire process up. So just because you've got the latest smartphone doesn't mean you need to film your bits to camera like this in 4K, because your machine may not be able to deal with it, and it's not a pinnacle of what you're talking about. It's more about you and your content rather than the ability to be able to film in 4K.
Yes.
Okay.
And we've also learned to say, don't say good morning.
Don't say good morning. Remember when your content gets published.
So thank you so much for watching us over the last.
Can I just say, I feel guilty for being grumpy towards the kids right then. I also back then. I also feel the back half of this vlog was much better than the first half of this vlog.
If you've stayed to the end, thank you.
Yes, if you stayed to the end, thank you. We'd love to hear if you've had any highlights. Right in the comments below. Shall I have a look how long this is and see if we should carry on and draw a line?
No, I think there's a natural line.
There is a natural line there. And that's other things I've learned is my natural line is usually before Emily's natural line. That's not a diss, it's just a different perspective. This kid's coming up the stairs.
Which child is it?
All right, I don't feel guilty now. Ben, come and say hello with your bandage. Then we're going.
Come and say hello.
Oh, look at this cheeky smile. Give a cheeky smile. Oh, right, should we say bye and then do the bandage? Right, Ben, you want to say bye with us?
Yeah.
This is no, you've got to come and say bye this side. That's why we're this side.
And bye.
Bye. Thanks for watching.
Thanks. See you later.
Let us know what you think. Let us know what your favourite bits are and everything else below. Bye.